So one day, my friend Jimmy B calls me up, and he's like, "Hey Cascade, you wanna go see a motorcycle race?" And I'm like, "Okay, bet." I didn't exactly know what I was agreeing to, but I just went anyway. So we show up to the race, and I get a chili dog for the first time. I also realize that I'm standing out in the crowd because I'm not wearing a black leather motorcycle jacket and reek of cigarette smoke. Some of those guys had a foot of chest hair sticking out of their jackets. Man, that was a sight to behold. So I'm watching the races with Jimmy B, and it was pretty awesome. One motorcycle crashes into a referee, and he just walks it off. After a couple of racers are done, the crowd gets super hyped because out comes PeeWee, the smallest biker they had. PeeWee, who was 3 years old, was racing Sack of Potatoes, who was 5. So the bikers get ready, and the announcers are hyping up the crowd, who are cheering and throwing hot dogs and raffle tickets. And then they're off. The crowd's screaming like their pants are on fire as PeeWee and Sack of Potatoes are going around the track at 5 miles an hour. As they race at a walking speed, I'm watching PeeWee, and a thought hits me. That kid's gotta be better at riding a bike than I am. And he probably is. No matter how good you get at something, there's always gonna be some second grader out there who's better than you at it. Eventually, Sack of Potatoes overtakes PeeWee towards the finish line, and the crowd boos and chews him out. As they hurl insults at the motorcycling 5-year-old, another thought hits me. If PeeWee had been only a year older than Sack of Potatoes, they would have been booing PeeWee had he attempted to win. Unfortunately, PeeWee's blaze of glory extinguished in a poof of smoke. And so, I went home that night, with more questions about the human race than I ever had before. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video next week, subscribe. See ya!